Welcome back. Tonight we're gonna make sweet potato pie. You better not miss this. Stay tuned. All right, here's your ingredients. You're gonna need 3 large sweet potatoes. Well, I didn't have 3 large ones. I only had 2 large ones, so I cooked 2 smaller ones. Just in case I needed that extra sweet potato. You're gonna need 2 pie crusts. I don't recommend the deep dish unless you like crust. I like crust, so I get the deep dish all the time. But it calls for 2 regular dish, which are a little bit shorter. I've got the pie crust over here. You can see them, they're kind of deep. Eagle brand sweetened condensed milk by Borden. I don't recommend getting cheap stuff, equate stuff. 1 stick of butter, melted. You're gonna need some vanilla flavoring, 2 eggs, and a cup of sugar. All right, what you do first is you boil your sweet potatoes until they're soft. You should be able to do this. These have already been boiled. You should be able to stick a fork in them easy. Stick a fork in it, it's done, baby boy. All right, so I'm gonna mix all this stuff up in a minute. I've already got everything mixed up except for the sweet potatoes here. I was just trying to show you what you need to make this. I will actually include a still of the actual recipe when I'm done. This is a homemade recipe, so this don't come out of a box. So let me get all this mixed up. I got my sweet potatoes already boiled and everything ready to go. I just got to get the jacket off of them. You got to get the skin off. It comes off real easy. They're still pretty hot, but this jacket comes off real easy once they've been boiled. And I'm gonna mix my sweet potato and my mix over here, and I'm gonna pour them in a pie pan and stick them in the oven at 400 degrees. So hang around just a minute.
Silence of the Lambs. It's just about Halloween, so I figured I would throw a funny in there. Anyway, some of you might get that, some of you might not. Potatoes are peeled, and here they are. And here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna mash them up. I'm gonna mash them up with a fork for a little bit. And they're soft, they're cooked. Now the cook time on this is gonna vary. If you cook enough of this to fill up a deep dish, your cook time is gonna increase. My actual recipe says cook until crust is done. So, I don't know. I was told approximately an hour. We're gonna mash this stuff up and we're gonna mix it in the bowl, and then I'll show you what it looks like. Stay tuned. All right, you may feel a little crooked and awkward because it looks like my camera's a little crooked, but that's all right. So I'm mixing all this stuff that I mixed together, and the potatoes together. Mix it up real good. Some recipes call for you mixing certain things together first. This does not. Let's just mix it all together until it's all mixed up good. So, about filled my darn bowl up, didn't it? All right, I think it's mixed up good enough. So now what I'm gonna do is, I'm just gonna hold this over the pie crust and start pouring. And I'm gonna get a little bit in this pie crust. I'm gonna be honest with you, I think I probably put too much potato in it, according to the recipe. But I wanted to make sure I had enough potato because it didn't look like 3 large potatoes to me. Got the darn Pie crust wanting to buck up on me right there for some reason. Yeah, these are gonna fill these pie crusts up. So cook time's probably gonna increase a little bit. They shouldn't rise any because there's no self-rising flour in them or anything. All right. Yeah, these gonna be some thick pies here. That right there looks like sweet potato pie to me. If they taste as good as I've eaten them in the past, they're gonna be really, really good. So I'm gonna put them on this tray right here, slide them in the oven on the bottom rack probably at 400 degrees, and I'm just gonna kind of monitor them after about 30 minutes. Since they are so thick, I'm just about betting that it's gonna take probably over an hour for these. But we'll see. Stay tuned. All right, here's the finished product. Notice the golden color to the crust and the burnt orange color to the pie. There's nothing wrong with that. This thing's gonna be orange as the General Lee on the inside. You get me? So, but that's what you want. It doesn't matter that these pies have got a little color to them. That's what you want. They're gonna be a little firm. These pies have been cooling for around, I don't know, 20 minutes. I'm fixing to put them in the refrigerator, and as soon as they chill good, you hear my bird? He's cutting up. As soon as they chill a little bit, we're gonna sample. So y'all ain't gonna wanna miss this, it's good. Stay tuned. What's up? I've been sitting here since 9 o'clock last night waiting on these pies to chill because I want to try them. It's 9:47 the next morning. So they've been sitting in the fridge chilling all night, and I've just been sitting here waiting. No, I'm kidding. It's taste test time. I'm gonna eat this stuff right out of the pie pan because this whole pie is mine. Took me about an hour and 25 minutes to bake these pies last night. And I have to say, it looks like they turned out well. I have not sampled them yet, but it's got consistency, just like what I usually see when I see sweet potato pie. I've never made it before, like I said, but I decided to try it. So look at there. Sweet potato excellence. That's good. I think I nailed it. I think I nailed it. I thought I made too much. I was worried that the overabundance of sweet potato was gonna take away from it, but it didn't. These were deep dish, 9-inch pie crust. It called for the shorter version of the pie crust, and I used a deep dish. And I gotta tell you, it's great. You know, just make sure you mix up all your product good. Make sure that you cook it until it's got that burnt orange taste, burnt orange color to it like this. So, wow, I'm impressed. Can't do a review on my own stuff, but if I did, I would give it a 10. So, I hope you try this during the holiday season. Please consider subscribing if you hadn't already. Hit that little notification bell. That way you'll get notified anytime I put up new videos. And please comment if you feel the need to. It doesn't matter to me where it's negative or positive or whatever. I read them all and I respond to them all. So till next time, we'll see y'all later.